Welcome to the Kangaroo Corner Sports Podcast. I am the Kangaroo in question, Joey Johnson, and this is episode 0. First, the reason that this is episode 0, there are a few reasons. First off, this is not going to be my typical format. Typically, it will be me and a guest talking about sports. I will go it alone when I can't get a guest in time or if there's breaking news. But for the most part, it will be me talking to another sports fan and just us interacting, talking about what's going on in the sports and just why we love them and what got us into the sports to begin with. Another reason is that a lot of places claim to be good at podcast distribution and can get you on a lot of platforms quickly. I am new to this, so I don't know about that part. So I will probably do several test episodes to see what kind of reach and what kind of turnaround time from me uploading to it actually appearing on different platforms. So this is not an official episode. Lastly, I still have a lot of work to do behind the scenes. This is a one-man show. I'm doing everything myself, all the production, all the editing. When there is video to accompany on social media, everything is designed by me. The graphics, the backgrounds, all of it is personally done. And with that time, I'm still working on getting all of that to a point where I like it so that when I start actually giving you real episodes, then everything is as good as it can be from the beginning. But I wanted to get this out here while I work on that and test, like I said, distribution and reach and stuff like that and see where things are lacking and see what I can improve. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Joey Johnson, as I mentioned earlier. I am a sports broadcasting graduate from Full Sail University, the Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting. I am starting my second career in life after 16 years in the oil field, and I'm just doing this to get practice, get my foot in the door, and hopefully give you some good content along the way. One of the things that comes up a lot in sports conversations is sports being an escape. And I agree with that to a certain extent. But there are two things about me. Number one, I accept that nothing exists in a vacuum. And number two, I ain't scared. So when race or politics or any of those outside things come into play in sports, I will talk about it. I don't intend to dwell on it. That is not the purpose of this platform for me. But sometimes it can't be avoided. Like I said, I will be your constant voice on this. I have some cool people to talk to, some fun people to talk to. The conversations will be interesting. One thing I can promise you is that if you hear a clip or see a video clip on social media, I will not give you controversy for controversy's sake. A lot of people say wild, outlandish things so they can clip it and put it on social media to get attention and get engagement and get the conversation going and draw listeners. That's not me. That will never be me. If I say something, it's because I mean it. I will do my best to say it as clearly and plainly where my meaning is understood. But saying something controversial just for attention, kudos to the people that do it, but I won't. I reserve the right to learn and grow and change my mind as time goes on. But if I say it, I meant it when I said it. And I will never go out to left field and say something wild just for attention. So that's just a little bit of my basic rundown of what to expect and what I'm planning. Hopefully, once everything is lined out, you will be getting several episodes a week. Want to keep them close to or a little short of an hour because everybody's busy. I will be giving you some more little preview episodes where I dive into the sports I'm going to be talking about, how I became a fan of those sports, my general feelings about those sports, general ideas of what type of play style I like in football or basketball, what type of fighter I like in MMA, my all-time favorites in those sports, things like that, just to give you a better insight into me if you don't know me, and to continue to test those things that I mentioned testing to see if they work the way that I want them to and have a good plan for when I actually get started in earnest. So with that said, thank you for joining me on episode 0, and I will see you with more soon. And I understand this is an audio medium, so I won't actually be seeing you, but you know what I mean.